Alright, so I'm just gonna do like a one-take video talking about basketball and YouTube and just a little bit of blah blah blah. So pretty much, and hopefully you guys can hear me. I might do this. Okay, now I can hear myself a little easier. So pretty much after last season of basketball, like a year ago, kind of like something felt off in my stomach. And I was like, I don't really like this, because what I didn't like was that I was kind of just playing basketball, which I enjoy, and people were watching, and I kind of felt like I was boxed in, you know? Like, I kind of felt like I was just boxed in and playing this weird game and entertaining other people. Like, I felt like I was kind of being used for entertainment, and it just didn't sit very well with me. And I don't know, that hasn't really gone away. I think when you're playing basketball, sometimes you don't really think about that. So that's good. But I think it's really like cynical when you think about the fact that you're like just trying to entertain other people, kind of like, it just bugs me. I don't want to entertain. I don't want to be like that. But then I realized a couple of days ago, I was like, you know, basketball's kind of, I kept doing basketball though, because I like it. But I realized it's kind of the same thing as YouTube. Like, you're in a box and you're just entertaining other people. And I was like, dang, so that doesn't really work, because I really like making YouTube videos. So how could I not like basketball because of entertaining people, but I like YouTube, which is also trying to entertain people. And I think it's just, you see, basketball, you're creating something, but you have so many rules, and there's so much less freedom. There's still a lot of freedom, and I think for a lot of guys who, I don't know, maybe they can't just make something. They have to have rules. So to be able to have the rules of dribbling and the rules of passing and stuff, that they can make stuff, but you can't travel with the ball and all these little intricacies of the game. It actually allows them to feel like they have an outlet, a creative outlet. And I think it's kind of turns into universal language that's easy for all different types of guys to speak and girls to speak. And it's just like, I don't know, it's just not sufficient for me. Like, I need more freedom than like a referee and the same amount of time each game. Like, I guess just small examples, like a YouTube video, you can make it as long or as short as you want and to entertain people. Or a basketball game's always the same time frame. Or you can film about anything. In basketball, you can't really use your voice as much. You can kind of, but you can't show your worldview as much in basketball. You kind of have to follow a set of rules. And I think it's good for a lot of guys, because I think they need rules to be able to create something. And I think a lot of guys don't even look at basketball as creating anything. They just play basketball, just why not, or something. It's what guys do, but they're creating something. But it's just not as vibrant as like the ability to create a YouTube video and to just have more freedom with it. So that's the difference, in my opinion. And I don't know if y'all would agree with that or disagree. It is one small aspect of the game and making YouTube videos, and there's so many intricacies to all this stuff, but it's just something that I noticed, like, and I just think it's really interesting to think about. So that's kind of just what I'm thinking right now, and maybe I'll think more about it and have other ideas and post another YouTube video about my ideas on basketball or on creativity with YouTube or on these topics. And that also might not have made much sense, but it is what it is. Alright, that's the end of the video.